The Ace family. Okay, so did you watch our lawyer's new video on this?
No.
Spencer Cornell. He did a whole new video about the Ace family's house getting foreclosed on. The company that wrote them, first of all, they got hard money loans, 2 of them, to cover a $10 million house. I also got insider info from a real estate agent recently that knows about the property.
Oh.
They got completely fucked. They got taken for a ride when they bought that house.
Oh.
The next most expensive house is $2 million in that neighborhood.
Oh.
They spent $10 million.
Whoa.
Because the developer just told them that it was more than I guess it was. And they just were like, oh yeah, fuck it, we'll pay. They got like basically scammed. So they took out hard money loans to buy this house. So they're paying like way higher interest. I guess they told, I don't know, they told people that whoever was like writing the
underwriter
permitted to build, they told them that they weren't actually going to live there. They were just going to film there. And they moved
city that.
Yeah. And they moved in anyways, permanently. Right. So anyways, they defaulted on their loans. They can't pay them. So now the company who wrote the biggest loan, I think they wrote them like $8 million hard money loan, takes possession of the house and tries to sell it in an auction. Nobody buys it. So somebody else just bought it for super cheap from the company because they just want some of their money back.
Yeah.
Right. And so he basically goes through, he's like, we know why Austin fucked this up, like his business, right? With the boxing thing, nobody got paid. He lost a shit ton of money. But Catherine started a makeup company. They're set to make $60 million in sales this year alone, right? If they had just continued business. Their first 2 sales sold out immediately. They made like $1.5 million in half an hour or something like that, right?
Wow.
She eventually, after the 2 sales, tries to stage like a little corporate takeover, I guess, and changes all the passwords to the Shopify, the Instagram account, the Twitter account. Mind you, she owns 68% of this business, and she invested like $250K. The company, the fulfillment company, and everyone that makes the makeup owns the latter half, and they were doing all the business. So she was set up to literally make millions. Like, I mean, they were going to do $60 million in sales, and she owns 65% of the company. Like, she was going to take home like tens of millions of dollars, right? And for some reason, I guess, gets in a disagreement or something, tries to take over the business, and now they've dissolved it, and she's getting sued by them for all like the lost royalties. It's unbelievable. And so all the comments on this are like, I cannot believe how hard they both fumbled the bag. It's insane.
Fucking, is that the definition of hubris? Is that what hubris is, right? Where like your ego is so big that just, oh my God.
I know.
It's not even like it's so petty.
It's just, it's just so insane how easy it is not to fuck that up in their position.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are in like the best position ever. You have millions of dollars at your fingertips.
Also,
how do you fuck that up?
Also, do you not consult anyone before buying a home? Like, who's their business manager? Like, who?
All the while, they have 3 fucking children.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, are you not worried about making sure you have enough to like give your kids a great life?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're more worried about your ego and about how someone else is potentially getting a little bit more than enough revenue off your makeup business or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you not see that you're about to make $60 million and that's going to like secure your family?
Yep. I guess now's a good time to say, despite, all our complaints, I did get another house. I got it through an auction. It's sick. I think I've seen it on YouTube before. The motherfucker who bought that house for like $400,000 is in that bitch like, oh, you sucker. Oh, and it's all mine.
I know the guy who bought it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was just weird coincidence. I was with him last night and he was like,
does he get both?
He was like, yeah, we just bought this like really, I don't know, like problematic, like YouTube. And I was like, which house? And he said, we bought a problematic house. And I was like, what house? And he's like, I don't know, some YouTuber, he did some boxing thing. And I was like, Austin McBroom. And he was like, yeah, crazy. They got taken for a ride when they built it, spent way too much money on it. And now it's in this area that the next most expensive house is $2.5 million. So no one wants to buy this $10 million house.
Right.
So it's not worth anything close to that. So they picked it up like for cheap from the loan company, and I guess they're gonna try and flip it or something. I don't know.
Did they get both or just the one? Because it's two houses. It's 2 houses on the property.
Really?
Oh,
I don't know.
Damn.
But it's weird because it's like and Spencer makes this point. He's like, no one a lot of these athletes and stuff that go broke, they'll build a custom house that they want. And then
right. It's not valuable.
not only is it too expensive, but no one wants to buy it because they're like, this is weird.
Yeah. There's a house in my neighborhood like that that's been on the market forever. It's the creepiest, scariest, like, it's so clearly like a dude who came up through the coke business. It's got like a mini strip club in there. It's like the craziest listing I've seen for a home. It looks more like the top of like a gargoyle building or something. Right. It's so like, how do you wake up in that shit? Yeah. Like Homestead would probably buy that house.
Yeah. You know? Nice. I was going to say this. Have you seen Olivia Munn's quotes from her book? I will fix America's obesity problems by taking all motorized transport away from fat people. In turn, I will build an infrastructure of fat tunnels where all the fat people can walk. This will create jobs and subsequent weight loss.
This bitch never left high school.
Yeah.
What a weird 15-year-old thing to say. You put that in a book, bro? You hired a publishing company and you were like, put this in there. No, this is going to go crazy.
What is the last one? Everyone is now required to adopt one Asian baby, even Asians. What?
Was that just like, you know, her trying to be like funny during MySpace kind of thing?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Because, you know, like there were like hacky ass comedians that like had dumb commentary like this.
When did she release that book?
2010.
Oh.
Yeah. She's trying too hard.
Yeah.
Not that you get a pass for that, but.
James Corden, have you heard anything about him?
Is this?
Okay, granted, I don't think this has ever been verified, right?
Are we just like doing like tea spills? This is embarrassing. We're grown men doing tea spills right here.
Oh, come on. This shit is funny, dude.
It's funny, but it's like, it's sort of cringe that we're doing this.
Wait, well, we're not like...
Olivia Munn stinks.
So he did it like an AMA to promote something. This was like last year. And like every single comment was about how much of an asshole he is. And he didn't reply to a single one. And it's still up.
James, I have the faintest idea who you really are, but register me you're an asshole. So as a professional asshole, are bidets worth it? Nice. Isn't a shower technically a bidet for him? Because, you know, all right. Haha.
Nice.
I'm just really, I've heard that Olivia Munn sucks, but I'm just kind of in awe of those statements from her. And there's a whole book like that.
Yeah. Keemstar retired?
Oh, just that quick, man?
What's the tea on this?
Fucking, we are not doing 20 minutes of tea spill, man. I can't believe we're doing tea spill, bro. And no, you know, I'm not doing tea spill